Hello, my freaky darlings. Amy's Toy Box coming at you with a product review. So I'm going to start off with something more on the simple side, which is lubricant. And I want to have a quick conversation about why you should use lubricant, because plenty of people don't, and that should change pronto. So, first and foremost, everybody has an anus. If you are going to have anything inserted into your anus, you need to use a lubricant. Period. Stop. End of sentence. No argument. Even if you're just having some external anal play, just some touching around the butthole, you're going to want to use some lubricant for that too. Because lubricant makes everything feel better. It reduces friction. People like to say, oh, I'm just a river down there. I don't need any lubricant. I have enough lubrication on my own that my own body provides. Well, if that is the case, first of all, congratulations. Good for you. That's awesome. Second of all, even our body's natural fluids tend to evaporate, dry up, absorb into the skin, whether it be your own or your partner's. And so in an effort to reduce friction, as well as avoid any kind of tearing, fissures, all of that jazz, things are always better with a lubricant, you guys. And then a lot of people say, well, why can't I just use spit? Honestly, your mouth, probably not as clean as you'd like to think it is. And especially in the crazy coronavirus pandemic world that we're living in today, the last thing that you probably want to do is spit and use that as your lubricant. It's probably not going to go over so well. And it's also just saliva. So, it's going to absorb into the skin and it's going to evaporate. And so it's not going to last very long at all. So use lubricant. I also like to suggest that anytime you're having any type of vaginal penetration, whether it be a finger, a toy, a penis, you definitely want to use some lubricant. So reduce the possibility of any sort of micro tearing. Micro tears happen anytime you feel a little bit of pain, even if it's only for a second. Micro tear will happen. That's basically what that pain is signaling to you. And you want to avoid that as much as possible, because when you get a micro tear, it's going to heal, obviously, but in the healing process, what's going to develop is scar tissue. And when you have scar tissue, that's going to minimize sensation. Nobody wants that down there. That's the worst place to minimize your sensation. Most of us want to increase it, not decrease it. So, getting into a lubricant review for you all. I am going to be talking to you all about the Sliquid Organics. This is the natural. So it is the Sliquid water-based formula, specifically in their organic line. They do have an original line as well. So what's awesome about Sliquid, just as a company in general, is that their products are all vegan friendly and cruelty free. So you can get it on without harming any animals. How cool is that, you guys? I love it. Super cool, right? Also, the organics line has 98% organic ingredients. Everything is just glorious as far as the ingredient deck goes. Excuse me, 95%. I misread that. This is also a glycerin and paraben-free product. So if you have any sensitivities to either one of those ingredients, then you can definitely try Sliquid and see, hopefully that doesn't cause any issues for a person. And also, quick side note, issues with those ingredients are not always something that we're born with. Sometimes a sensitivity or allergy can develop at any point in a person's life. So if you're like, oh yeah, I've been using my go-to lubricant for, 10 years and everything's a-okay, like, awesome, that's cool. Keep using it or try new stuff, whatever. But if you do start to develop an issue and you're like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I got to go to the doctor because I've got this issue that's, not any fun to deal with, you might want to suspect what's going on in your body, because that stuff really can affect us. So, the Sliquid Organics smallest size bottle they come in is a 2 ounce, which I think is fabulous because this is TSA friendly. You can bring this on an airplane. That's really exciting for, when it's safer to travel again for all of us. Yay. Also, it's a nice small bottle that just like fits perfectly in, an overnight bag, backpack, even a purse. I mean, come on, really. I have no judgments. So, what are some other cool things to note about this particular product? Oh, so quickly run down the ingredient deck with you guys. It has organic aloe leaf juice, organic agar-agar, and that is going to be a seaweed, so it kind of helps with a little bit of the thickening agent, and organic guar gum, natural tocopherols, which is vitamin E, so good for the skin, organic hibiscus extract, organic flax extract, organic green tea extract, organic sunflower seed extract, potassium sorbate, citric acid. Of course, the last two are probably like stabilizers, maybe a little bit of preservation for the ingredients to be a little bit more shelf stable for you guys. But yes, as you can see, it just has the flip top cap. Basically, sorry, it looks kind of gross because, there's some dried stuff on the outside of this because, lubricant dries. But anyways, all of the Sliquid lubricants are in the flip top cap, except for one. I think they have a really pretty glass bottle for maybe their silicone silver. But yeah, if you are looking for an organic product that is vegan friendly, cruelty free, has a nice natural clean ingredient list, and like travel size, travel friendly or not, matters to some people, doesn't matter to everybody. Doesn't matter as much right now as it's going to matter again in the future. Things will eventually change. But yeah, this is definitely a winner in my book. I have experimented with this with different toy materials, and what's really great about water-based lubricant, you guys, is that you can use water-based on any toy material perfectly safe. Also, water-based lubricants are generally condom safe. I can state that this one in specific does list on the bottle that it is latex, rubber, and plastic friendly. So it's definitely not going to damage latex or rubber or plastic. And it's also non-staining, which, most lubricants are nowadays, thankfully. So that's also cool. So yeah, Sliquid Organics. If you have not tried a Sliquid product, I highly recommend, whether it be a lubricant or something from the bath line. They basically make something for everybody, you guys. They make like shave cream and bubble bath, and I believe like a feminine intimate wash and stimulating gel, arousal gel. Like they make some pretty cool stuff. So give them a check if you haven't yet. They're pretty cool company. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a lovely, wonderful time. Ta ta for now.